Guys, so today I'm here to do a planner setup. So yes, the planner setup for my medium dark mint Kikki, which I've been using for since April. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the setup right now. I'm also gonna do a quick overview of my pencil case for my planner supplies. So yes, so I hope you enjoy this, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start with my pencil case. So I've had this pencil case for about a decade now. I bought this here in Montreal in Chinatown. It has this little character called Puka, uh, whatever that is. And yeah, so Torid Kehin used to be my nickname in high school. And this has survived many exams and it has never let me down. As you can see, it's pretty stuffed. Has always been stuffed. So let's get right into it. So the first pocket is usually where I keep my life essentials. So I have a couple of paper clips. I have some Post-its in here, some just green Post-its, some Hello Kitty ones, and also some, you know, cartoon bubble talking things. Some paper clips. These are from the Kikki. This is from Indigo, the bookstore here, and this is just a paper clip that I got at Daiso, and these are just like regular paper clips. In here I have a crown pen, just regular ballpoint pen. I also have all of my friction pens. These are the 7mm friction pens that that click, the clicker ones, and it also came in the package with this highlighter, a friction highlighter, and also have my Jelly Roll Sakura gel pen that I absolutely adore. So that's for the first pocket. Oops. Inside, I have just basic planner supplies. Glue, scissors, whiteout, and my good old metal ruler. I could not live without this. This is like the best thing ever. And I also have a bunch of pens and pencils and Sharpies. Like, I have a lot of stuff. Like, a lot. So, yeah, so some of them are pens, some of them are pencils, some of them are color pencils, Sharpies, whatever. I also have like the Kikki Why Not collection, just black ballpoint pens. They're not the best, but they're cute, so I keep them in there. And so yeah, that's it for the pencil case, where I keep all of my generic pencils and planner supplies. All right, so let's move on to my planner. So this is my medium dark mint Kikki. On here I have a little tassel that I made 6 months ago, and also this little charm that I found at Michael's. It's a key with a heart and a bow, and it has bling on it, so of course I would want that. So this is a clasp closure. One thing with the Kikki I'm noticing is that the clasp, the leather around the clasp gets dirty really easily. So you do have to have like some kind of leather cleaner, like something like a shoe cleaner, like a leather shoe cleaner. Okay, so let's get started on this side of the planner with the pockets and everything. As you can see, it's pretty functional. I have a Project Life card here with some Kate Spade bow paper clips if ever I need them. This is a paper, wow, okay, this is stuck in another paper clip. Sorry, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get that. There you go. Okay, well, that's broken. Anyway, so this is a paper clip that I had made with ribbons, like cupcake ribbons, and then a mint ribbon, flesh-colored ribbon, and a light pink ribbon. It's pretty cute. I like it. Sometimes when I need to mark something down, I do so. And this paper clip is broken, but I can still use the ribbon, so that's fine. Anyway, as I was saying, I just have a Project Life card holding my Kate Spade bow paper clips in the pocket. I also have some of the spiral Kikki I'm gonna say it, paper clips with the I'm Unique uh, thing that came with the planner. Essentially, it just says, you know, it's handmade, everyone is unique, and blah blah blah. So yeah, I also have a couple of business cards. My .com is live and released. It's just I haven't posted anything yet. So tartemignonnette.com is my URL. I also have this little Kate Spade paperclip. This one. And here I have a few project life cards that I keep in my planner if ever I need to add some notes. I do like this collection with a lot of diamonds and pastels, color. So yeah, just a few project life cards that I have here with, you know, a binder clip to hold them in place. At the back of the pocket here, I usually just keep some very basic stuff. So this is just some phone numbers for the provincial government here in Quebec. I have these page flags to hide things, you know, well, to write things, hide. What? Write things down with. If ever I don't want to make the commitment of writing it directly into my planner. I have some of my color coding dots that I found at Dollarama. I mean, they come in, and all I did was cut them in half so I could fit them in a little plastic Ziploc that's held with some washi tape. So essentially, this is just a sandwich size Ziploc that I cut the part where you snap close, and it just gives me like a little plastic bag to put these dot stickers. I also keep my stamps in here. So this year they released a dinosaur stamp set. Oh my god, can we talk about that? Anyway, and they also have one for cats. Yes, all the cats. There's a few dogs in there, but you know, it's for cats. Look at this cat with this cone of shame. Focus, camera. Focus. Anyway, whatever. There's a cat with a cone of shame. It's pretty cute. It's the same price as regular stamps. So I might as well, you know, just buy these. Whoops. There goes the dinosaur stamps. Anyway, so stamps, and also I have this little envelope with some information for my employer. So that's everything that I usually carry around in this pocket. So I'm just going to speed up just putting everything back in here. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm gonna get started on the other side where all the inserts are. Oh, before I forget, this is a pen that comes from Daiso. Um, Matthew is in Australia, so he sends me stuff from Daiso all the time. Since I'm in Eastern Canada, we don't have a Daiso here. So yeah, a little pink pen, ballpoint pen, black ink, very generic, but it works well and I like it in there. Okay, so the first things first, I'm going to show is this little card that came in a Michael's Recollection scrapbooking kit that says, "Little ripples make big waves." There you go. And the color and the pattern kind of match the rest of the planner, so I like it there, and I wrote this quote because I like it. So my dividers and dashboard are made with the Martha Stewart birthday scrapbooking paper kit that I found at Walmart. They're double-sided papers, so I thought that was useful. So yes, so this one is with the cupcakes. On the other side, it's a mint color. I also have a couple of lime green post-its. Okay, as I was saying before, so this is from the same Michael's scrapbooking kit as this card right here, and I just hole punched it and stuck it in there. So this is the personal information page, trying to say 15 things at the same time. That's not gonna work. Let's try again. So I started designing a new insert for the personal size planners. I will also make it for the A5 size. It's just the previous one that I had done for the 12 months. it just didn't fit my needs. Like I needed something different, so I made a new one. Essentially, I will go ahead and put a little picture up here of what it looks like with nothing on it. Okay, so so now that you know what it looks like, this is personal information, so I went ahead and put some post-its on it. Then I have the 2015 year at a glance calendar that I found on Pinterest. I did not feel like designing this, so I just went on Pinterest and found one. Also, I have the 2016 from the Filofaxi website. This is pretty basic, but I couldn't find any 2016's cute calendars like this one, like well-designed ones. So this is pretty basic, but at least I got all the dates there, and whenever I do find a 2016 one that looks like this one, I'll go ahead and just add it in there instead. So in here I have the important dates, so all the birthdays and anniversaries and whatnot, blah blah blah. So this is what it looks like. You have 12 months on 2 pages, and you have a few lines to write down whatever you need to write down. So the 2015 and 2016 Canadian holidays. So essentially, those are the holidays that most people will get off of work or school. We have some other holidays like Family Day and whatnot, but they are not necessarily implemented at all workplace or all school places. So those are the ones that for sure you're probably getting the day off. And then I have the contact section. So I have a few at the back that have nothing. So there you go. That's what it looks like. So what I really like about the design that I made is that they're all based on, let me see here, on this graphic here. So the pink, the yellows, the mint greens, and the blues on this, like, I don't know, arrow back and forth pattern. And so what I did is that I did put in some of remnants of that pattern here on the names and stuff. So I do enjoy that. I like that. I thought it was really clever of me. Okay, so that is for the first part of the planner. Now for the first divider, this is the calendar divider. So I have all my months and my typical calendar stuff. So I have this bigger size project life card that has kind of like train tickets on them printed, and it says plan ahead. So I just wrote plan ahead, and I have this magnetic bookmark that says girl with mint strips. So I thought it matched. Sorry. I thought it matched, so I put it there. I don't know, I just wanted it there. So this is for the month of September. Again, same thing, the little pattern at the top with the arrow type of deal here to write down your month. And then you get 2 note pages. I don't really use those note pages at all because of the notepad at the back. I can easily just write something down real quick on this notepad and then discard the note, because when I take notes, it's not pretty. Like, it's just scribbles, with a date and whatnot, and I gotta get rid of it afterwards, right? Anyway, so, and this is the monthly spread. These are undated, so I just hand wrote all the dates in. The little green dots are for paydays, obviously. And on the side, since this is a personal size insert, on the side, there is no space whatsoever to put notes or write anything in. So I just decided to put the little graphic again. Why not? It's very pretty. Anyway, so this is the first week. I essentially use a bullet color-coded system. This is pretty much what happens on a weekly basis. I don't decorate much. If I do decorate, it's going to be like one sticker to mark a certain event. And I also like to write down which week we are on. So this is last week. So last week was week 36. Okay, Okay, so this is the current week. As you can see, I made a nice little page marker with exactly the same Martha Stewart, Martha Stewart scrapbooking paper. And so for holidays, I put a big yellow one and mark. Come on, focus. Thank you. Okay, so I just mark which holiday it is. On Tuesday is my first day at my new job, and I put a little Heidi Swap memory planner sticker here that just says awesome. And then I got my usual bullet point color coded. I use the red for anything that is medical related, and anything the blue, which is work or any kind of class related, like before, week 37 for the current week. And it just goes, oh, and the yellow ones, the small yellow ones are for special events. Things like meetings or even shows, etc. are in yellow. So it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the next section. So this is the divider that I made. And this is a to-do and to-buy list. So essentially what I do is I write down the date, and then if I have something to buy, I write it down. And for example, here on the 31st, I bought my bus pass, apples, bananas, and broccoli. And I really needed to remember this because I needed these things. So I just, wrote it down. And I think it's a good way to track what you buy all the time, essentially. So that is that section. And then over here is my meal tracking and meal planning. So essentially I work with a nutritionist because I started powerlifting, and I am on a powerlifting journey. So I found this picture on Google. And so it says, gotta track those meals if you want to reach your goals, girl. Ken is going on a healthy eating adventure. And then I have some goals, and then I have Willy Wonka saying, okay, so this is pretty funny. So it says, oh, you don't squat or deadlift? Tell me more about how you go hard at the gym. Anyway, I just find it funny. And also I have all the nutritional information that I need. So for example, at breakfast, I need 1 portion of grains, 1 portion of fruit, 2 portions of dairy, 2 portions of meat and substitutes, 2 portions of fat. For lunch, 2 grains, 1 vegetable, 1 fruit, no dairies, 4 ounces. So essentially 1, I'm going to say it, 1.5 roughly servings of meat, and then 1 serving of fat. And for the snack, it's 1 substitute, 1 grain, and 1 fruit. And then for supper, it's 2 grains, 1 vegetable, no fruit, no dairy. Same thing for meat as lunch. And then 1 serving of fat. And then for the snack, it's 1 dairy and 1 fruit. So essentially, snacks is dessert. So I get 1 dessert after lunch and 1 dessert after supper, pretty much. And then I have my 1 portion control that I made. So 1 portion equals what? For me, it's 2 bags of oatmeal for grains, 1 hard-boiled eggs for a substitute, 1 large fruit, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter for fat and substitutes, 1 scoop of protein for meat and substitute, 1 piece of cheese. So a piece of cheese is about the length of your thumb. So about the size of your thumb is 1 piece of cheese. 1 cup of nuts, 1/3 of a cup of rice, 1/2 a cup of pasta, 4 ounces of meat, 1 cup of vegetables, 1 yogurt, 1 cup of milk. So 1 cup is 250 millimeters. Come on, camera. Okay, sorry. The palm of my hand is about 3 ounces of meat. Length of thumb is about 25 grams of cheese, which is 1 portion. And 1 teaspoon of something is 5 millimeters. So, 5 milliliters, sorry, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil will be my fat for cooking. And this is a typical plate, so most of it is vegetables, and then there's meat and grains. So yes. And then I have some examples of what's for breakfast. So the option of doom is my favorite breakfast at the little neighborhood restaurant here. Otherwise, most of the time, I will have a protein shake, oatmeal, and a fruit. So that's usually what I'm gonna have, because it's easier, you know. I mean, oatmeal is easy to make. Lunch, what I will usually have is rice. Well, it depends. Lunch, it's more sandwich with meat, cheese, salad, you know, that kind of stuff. And then for snacks, I usually have cashews and fruit. Um, and for supper, I usually have meat, rice, veggies. And then for a snack at night, usually it's gonna be cheese and fruit. Anyway, so this is a little project life card because I needed to divide um, these two sections, because this insert I made a long time ago when I first started working with my nutritionist, and I made a meal tracking insert to go with that, because prior to this I wasn't really tracking my meals in paper. I was tracking it digitally, if you wish, but I don't like that because I can never reference it easily at any time. So just to give you a kind of like an overview, I usually just print out 2 weeks at a time, and I don't pre-plan. I just track what I ate that day. So essentially, on Monday, August 31st, I had my protein shake, I had some quiche, I had some oatmeal, a protein bar, and I went out and got some poutine. But it's alright to get, like, poutine once in a while, like junk food once a week. Like, you don't beat yourself over the fact that you had, like, junk food once in a while, because I work out about an hour 45 to 2 hours 3 times a week. And when I work out, I can tell you, I sweat a lot and I'm spending a lot of energy, and it's not because I eat like one junk food option in a week that I'm like the most terrible person ever. So anyway, as I was saying, the next divider, again, Martha Stewart scrapbook paper with the little cupcakes. They're adorable. This is my self-love divider. So sometimes I find stuff on Pinterest that I just print out and stick in my planner, and it helps me inspire myself to go through my day. So essentially, time to get stuff done on Pinterest. This is a Sailor Moon fan heart that I found online that I just resized to fit on personal size paper, and I stuck it in there. And this is a J.K. Rowling quote that I found on Pinterest, and it says, "Anything's possible if you've got enough nerve." J.K. Rowling. Brutal. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is not the exact quote that Albert Einstein used, but I really did like the graphic. Like, this is such beautiful type font graphic. I mean, I am in love with this. I see this, and my graphic design, you know, background geek in me just goes insane for this. I love it. It says, "Creativity is intelligence having fun." Wow! Anyway, and also this little thing that I also found on Pinterest. "Those who don't believe in magic will never find it." And this is a little thing that I found also on Pinterest. It just says overthinking. And it's just somebody's head just exploding in watercolors, and I really like it. And this is as you see, I messed up on this one, but it's okay. It's just holes, you know, nobody cares. And it says, "Can you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be?" And I think this is really important. This is an important thing to think about, because a lot of people define themselves with how other people perceive them, and that can be kind of toxic for some of us. It is for me anyway. And this is just inspirational, and I like inspirational. And I like to tell myself this like on a daily basis. And it says, "You are incredible, Adorable, lovable, wonderful, powerful, perfectly beautiful, just the way you are. I like it. Okay, so the next insert is from a workbook that my psychologist gave me, and it's just the 11 golden rules for coping with panic from Ross J. The book called Triumph Over Fear in 1994. So it's essentially 11 rules that you need to remember to when you're being panicky and anxious. It's very helpful sometimes. Like I said, this is my self love section in my planner. So this is kind of personal, and this is the inner experience matrix graphic that I just went ahead and just redrew on the computer. And this is one of my favorite guided meditations, and sometimes you just can't really listen to your iPod or MP3 player whenever in certain situations. So say I'm at work, I can't really listen to my iPod while working. It's not allowed. So I just went ahead and copy pasted my favorite guided meditation, A Day at the Beach. And sometimes I'm allowed to have my planner with me at all times. So sometimes I do take, a 5 second, a few minutes to myself and just read myself my favorite guided meditation. On my MP3 player, I have the guided meditation where someone recites the text, and then there's like waves sounds in the background. So yeah, anyway. So this divider is a financial divider, again with the Martha Stewart paper. So this is my bill tracker. Essentially I did it for October. I do it for about 3 months at a time. Sorry. And so the expense is whatever bill I have, the date that it's due, the amount that is due, the method that I paid, and a little check mark on the month that I paid it. So just in case, I made like a total of 3 pages for this. So essentially you have bill tracker here, and then the first page, and 1, and then 2, and then that's it. So you're probably gonna notice that I have a few white pages like this. I keep those in my planner just in case, like, I either need to doodle or I need to reference to the size of the page or where the holes are. Say I print a brand new insert, I will take this out and slam it on the insert and then figure out the size and where the holes will go. So the next thing I have here is a small, oh my god, I'm gonna say it. It's a Project Life card that says wish list. And there's nothing written on it right now because I don't want to, I have expenses to pay before I can think about my wish list. But I do have to start saving money. So I decided to do the 52-week saving challenge. And here I have a little quote that says, desire is the key to motivation, but it's determination. Oh my god, my French is coming out. Whatever. Desire is the key to motivation, but it's determination and commitment to an unrelenting pursuit of your goals, a commitment to excellence that will enable you to attain the success you seek. Sorry. Anyway, so essentially what I did is the 52-week challenge. The 52-week challenge is every week you put a certain amount of money in your savings, starting from $1 all the way to $52. So first week you put in $1, second week $2, third week $3, etc. until the 52nd week, where you end up having about $1,200 in your account. that system does not work for me, because I will get discouraged after the 23rd week, not having any kind of money in my savings account whatsoever. I need this instant reward. So what I did is, by paycheck, the first paycheck will be the biggest amount, and then the second paycheck, I'm sorry. So it's 2 payments per paycheck. So every 2 weeks I get paid. So the first paycheck, right? Week 1 will be $52 and week 2 will be $1. So I end up with $53 in my account. And then the same thing with paycheck number 2. It's going to be $51 and then $2. So it's kind of like if I did a reverse 52-week challenge where one amount is bigger than the second one. And then, so yeah, every paycheck, I essentially put $53 in my account. So yeah, and it goes on and on and on. And I mean, you can make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes and not be able to save that week or whatever. And that's why I added the total saved here. I am going for the full amount though. I really want the full amount. Also, I just want to show here that paycheck number 26, the first payment will be $27 and the second one will be $26, which gives $53. Isn't this amazing? Anyway, so yeah, so that's that for that divider. The next one is for my social media tracker. So I ran out of my Martha Stewart scrapbooking paper, so I had to use some Heidi Swapp ones that had some mint in it. And this one was just, like, on one side it was just mint, and on the other side it was black and white striped. So I chose to display this side here. And here I have my social media tracker. So this is a new incentive that I'm trying for myself. And essentially every week. So last week I did it on Wednesday. I looked at how many Instagram followers I had and how many YouTube subscribers I had. And I'm going to keep doing that all the weeks. I'm just going to show you quickly what it looks like empty. Like, essentially this is what it looks like empty. You have week number, and then you can write here which day you followed up, and then you have your numbers there. Afterwards, I have my Kikki stickers that I have yet to find a use for. And here I have a little hole punched envelope that I put some washi tape on that matched. This is to put like some random receipts and stuff. And again, another Heidi Swapp paper that I put the mint on this side because you're more likely to see this side than you are this side. Then I have my notepad. So yeah, that's it. That's all. This is my Kikki medium size planner setup video. I hope you enjoyed. Now, if you have any questions or comments or whatever, please go ahead and leave them down below. Also, all my social media will be linked down below, so make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I do offer some coupon codes for my my super duper Etsy shop, where I have a lot of beautiful printables, including the ones that you saw today. So if ever you're interested in seeing what my Etsy shop looks like, and getting a coupon code on my Instagram, links down below. Yes. See how good I am at this? Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Stay cute, cutie pies. I love you. Bye.